so that I don't forget. So, how was everybody's weekend? Feel free to put in the chat what you did this weekend. Like I said, here in Canada, so I'm from Canada. I'm in Calgary, Alberta, actually. Um, it's our May, we call it our May long weekend. So we always get the Monday off. And my daughter's grad actually was this past Saturday. So one of her grad days, she has like three grad days. So her Saturday was her banquet where they all got like dressed up and in their dresses and had their after party and all the things. Um, which of course, left me lying awake all night on Saturday, making sure she got home. And can anybody relate to this? You think that the worry ends when they become young adults, but no, it doesn't, right? No. I kind of feel like it's like bigger kids and you worry about bigger problems, right? So yeah, I know my mom would even say like I'm 48 and she would be like, yeah, no, Tracy, the worry is always there even when you're 48. So she goes, and then it's the grandkids that we worry about. So it never ends. I'm like, oh great. Um, Diana, what did you do? You attended church yesterday, relaxed at home. Nice. Michelle, recital for your granddaughter. Oh, nice. What kind of recital? Like dance or piano? I took piano growing up, so I did piano recitals. 29th anniversary was Sunday. Aw. Oh, you renewed your vows. How exciting. Aw, that's awesome. Um, so yeah, anyways, Saturday was their grad where they got dressed up and it snowed here, you guys. Like I'm over it. I'm done with winter. Winter can like just go away. We are known for May long weekend to have bad weather, whether it's rain or snow. But I was like, no, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It was nice all the way up. And then Saturday morning it was like getting cold, started to snow, and so whatever. It was fine. Yeah, snow. I know, crazy, right? We actually got her pictures done 2 weeks before. So then we got like good pictures, and then the day of wasn't as crucial. So thankful we did that. And then actually this week coming up tomorrow, um, she has a grad mass. So we go to mass tomorrow. And then on Wednesday is actually her convocation where she like walks the stage to get her diploma. So it's kind of broken up into 3 days. It's a bit of a long process, but it also gives us some downtime where we're not rushing all day, everything in one day. So my week is busy this week, to say the least. So yeah, anyways, okay. So we're gonna get going. I always like to share what we did on the weekend and kind of take a moment to remind people what they're grateful for, right? Like I'm such a person of like gratitude and not forgetting the small things, I always tell people when they're stressing and trust me, I can be a stressor as well. But when you're stressing about the small things, how I stop it is I like just calm myself, make it quiet. And I think this is so minor in the grand scheme of things, right? And it's like, let's turn this worry or this like stress into what am I grateful for, and remind myself of the little things of like, hey, I can see, right? Like, I'm grateful that my kids are healthy, even though I sat up worrying all night on Saturday. Like, I'm so grateful she's healthy. She could walk, during her, like all these little things. So, um, I will say I am grateful this past weekend for not only my daughter graduating, but that she has good friends in her life. Her friends have good parents in her life that, growing up, I feel like it took a village for us to raise our kids. And it was like this group of parents and this family member had their eyes on, our kids when they were with them, and we did the same and all the things. So I am grateful. Feel free to write what you're grateful for in the chat. But today, I reflect on, I am grateful that we have good people in my kids' life because I always say I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have raised them without, good parents. And even our chat group was like blowing up. Like, has anybody heard from the kids? Do they have, whatever. And last night they went off to a camping trip, and this parent was making sure they have firewood. And as much as we're trying to let them be independent, we're also, you know, it's hard not to be mom, right? So, anyways, we're gonna move on, but I hope everybody is ready. We're mid-May, right? I always like mid-May because it kind of gives us our little like thermometer of where are we at for the month, right? And I always tell people, listen, we have we have thresholds, right? And like, where are you at your first threshold? So I always say, first threshold is make sure you have 5 active customers. Bare minimum, let's get 5 active customers, right? Next, go for 10 active customers. Chances are when you're getting 10 active customers, you're getting really close to the 1,000 threshold, right? Of your unit level. And then it's like move up to 15, like go in increments of 5. And when you're focusing on customers, because a lot of people will be like, well, I get this all the time. I can get customers, but I have trouble getting planners. So I'm like, you know what? Then keep getting customers because those customers eventually, like 1 out of 8-ish, 1 out of 10, are going to turn into one of your best planners ever. So continue getting customers, let them fall in love with the product. And eventually those people are going to say, actually, tell me a little bit more about that being a planner thing. I know you've shared it with me. I wasn't interested at that time, but now I want to hear more. So look at where you're at mid-month, right? Like how many customers are you at? How many people have ordered this month? Let's really, really push for that 5, 10, 15, 20 increments of 5, and then that 1,000 threshold, right? Your 2,000 for your retail bonus. How far are you away? And we have half of the month left, pretty much, right? So it kind of gives that tracker of like where you are at. So I did put this together really quickly because I feel like sometimes if I don't have a PowerPoint to follow, I can go off on a tangent about something I had no intentions of talking about. So we do have a very special masterclass this Thursday, which we're going to announce here right away. But before we get into inviting, because that is going to be our focus, is inviting for the special masterclass this Thursday, I don't want you to forget about the experience kits. Okay, we have an experience kit promo on right now. We have the buy 5, get 1 free. And then we have just the individual, right? So we know that they've been out of stock. I know people have been waiting for them. Just so you know, this is what I've heard, okay? I have heard that a small batch has come in for this promo. And when they sell out, which I'm being told they're going to sell out, we're going to have a break again till the big batch comes in. So if I were you, I would promote the heck out of these. Okay. So I'm going to share with you. So a couple of things, you can obviously just let people know that our experience kit is back in stock and they can buy it individually. But this 5, I know a lot of people look at this and they go, none of my customers are going to buy this, right? And no, they're probably not. But as a planner, I'm going to tell you how this can be so beneficial for you. Okay. So this is what I sent out. Okay. I sent this out to my local customers. So I just said, who do I have in my local area that I can send this to? And I did, and I sent them an individual an individual text message. Can the $20 credit be applied to these purchases? Yes, they can. Okay. So to my local customers, I went to read, whoops, sorry. Oh my gosh, every time I bring up the chat, it does this to me. So I sent, like I said, I sent an individual text message. This is exactly, I literally took it from my phone, you guys. You can see my text messages are nothing fancy. There's nothing like big words. It's not chat GPT, none of it. Okay. So I said this. Hi there, whoever it was, whether it was Julie or Sandy or whoever. Hi there, Julie. How are you? Hey, I'm sending this out to all my local customers only. So they know it's only going to the local customers. And when I say local, it means people I can drive to that are like 5 minutes from me. Okay. Our new and improved experience kits, and I put in brackets travel sizes so that they know, are back in stock and here for a limited time. They are regularly 166 Canadian. So I'm in Canada, so I'm using Canadian numbers. You would change to the US if you're US. However, I got a bulk shipment, and if you are local, you can snag one for 139 Canadian. Okay. This gives someone a 2 to 4 week trial of the full signature line, or of course, you can keep them for your travel needs. Limited quantities, no pressure, just sharing a deal. Okay. I'm going to tell you what happened. When I sent this out, and I didn't know what was going to happen, um, I instantly, within 10 minutes, had 5 of them sold. Now, you might say, well, you should have just sold them for, 166 and kept the extra money. 100% you can do that. For me, I wanted to say like, hey, if you're local, I can get it for this and get these into the hands of more people. So I had one of my customers said, "Oh my goodness, I've been wanting my two daughters to try this. Definitely let me snag it. Can I take two? Such a good deal." Then I had another one say, "Oh yes, hey, I'm going to Greece. These would be awesome for travel. I'm gonna, can you put my name on one?" Another one was again her daughter, one of my best friends. She was like, I want Ivy trying this. This might be a great way for them to try it." Another one of my friends said, "Hey, my friend has been wanting to try this. This might be a great way." So you never know how how it's gonna be. So because we get the buy five, get one free, Danielle, I just took the price and then divided it by 6, right? So I hope I did my math right now that you're asking me. But that's what I sold them for. Anyways, so I sold them like hotcakes, like literally. And then I went and I bought another 5 because I'm like, I can get rid of these all the time. Like people want these travel sizes. They're a hot commodity. Okay. So feel free to take what I wrote, make it you. I'm never about like copy my script exactly because it's not who you are. Like you make it how you are, do what you want, But one of the benefits when we do big bundles like this for planners is so that we can take advantage of that, right? Another thing you could do is you could sell all 5 for the 166 or the regular price, keep your free one to give to a host. It's another option, right? Host a party for me, give me a referral, have a referral, purchase a full signature set, and you're going to get this for free. Like there's so many different ways that you can use this, but this really worked for me. Okay. And I didn't post this publicly on any of the social media. But what I did do on social media is this. Okay. So here's a before and after of my daughter. And then I attached the experience kit with it. And then I had added kind of like if if you want to try or you want skin like this, feel free to reach out. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting these to put into the chat. You guys are welcome to use these pictures. She's okay with it. She obviously had acne before. She has very clear skin now, and it was the signature line that did it for her. So when people ask me, what did she use? She used this, okay? Before we had the gel cleanser, she used the powder, but she's absolutely in love with the gel cleanser now, okay? So Thursday, okay, this is going to be our focus for today. We are going to spend basically the entire time focusing on this. So this is a special masterclass. I'm not sure if we've ever had one just strictly on hair, but it's going to be strictly on hair this Thursday, okay? And we have our product specialist, Angie, who is going to be on here talking about like why this hair care does what it does. Okay. Why are we seeing the results we're seeing? Why do people have better scalp and less dry scalp, less irritated scalp? Why do people have different before and after pictures, right? We're going to have to be careful that we don't say that this product line grows hair, but it helps make your hair more dense, right? So here is our invite for Thursday. Okay. And I'm not sure if I have that. I'm going to get it sent over. I'll have it. I'll put it in here. Okay. Give me 1 second. Find it. Here's the thing is, okay. Got it. Okay. I will find it for you and I'll put it in here. Or if somebody's on here and they have it, if you want to just drop it in there would be great. So it's Thursday at 6 p.m., right? 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay. So this is probably going to be 30 to 40 minutes. Like I said, Angie's going to go through kind of the science behind our hair care. She's going to talk about our hair care, the ingredients, and then we're going to have some testimonials that are going to be coming on as well. Okay. Some of the testimonials are going to be hairdressers. Some of them are going to be just people who have had great results with their hair as well. Okay. Did anybody drop that in the chat yet? I think so. Okay. So showing you a few pictures, okay, and why we want to share. Here it is. Let me send this to you. Why we want to share this masterclass. If you haven't personally seen results, or you haven't tried the hair care, or maybe you don't have the testimonials, here are some to make you very confident about inviting to this masterclass. Okay, here we go. It's in the chat now. And again, I have got hundreds of before and after pictures, not as many of the hair care, but still quite a bit of hair care before and after pictures. If anybody has any that they're willing to share right now and it's handy on your phone, feel free to drop it in the chat if you're okay with people using it. But here's one right here. Okay, so 1 month of using the shampoo and conditioner, you can see the fill-in, right? Here's one, the men, you guys, this masterclass, like men's going to be one of our focus who we're inviting. Like check this out. Look at this for progress, right? And again, when we're posting anywhere socially, on social media, do not say, just show the picture. Like, look at this. How's that for progress? Do you have thinning hair? Message me, right? We're not making any claims that this product line grows hair. You know what? Oh gosh, now my computer is dying. Goodness sakes. Okay, hold tight. I need to get a new. Okay, let's carry on. This is my friend Laura. Look at here in the front. Do you know how many women are like always thinning? Like they're thinning. I'm thinning. Anybody else experiencing this or just me? Like, I don't know what in your 40s, it's like all of a sudden your hair starts getting thin. That's not a good feeling, right? And I know for me, like I had really damaged, broken, thinning hair, and it feels healthier, and I have a lot of hair, but I got you guys, when I say like I used to have double the hair, I had double the hair. Okay, so give me 1 second. I have to go find a charger. I'm going to lose charge. So take a look at these pictures, screenshot them if you like. Okay, sorry guys, I'm feeling kind of disheveled this morning. Sorry about that. Okay, so do we? Okay, and then this top right, okay, this is Brian. He's like his before and after pictures are unbelievable. Like I actually have him doing a video on Thursday that is going to be that's going to be sharing about it. Okay, so yes, hormones, like hormones are like such a big contributor to thinning hair. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So let's carry on. I got one, but maybe that one's better. Okay, and then this one here, this is Karen Kang. Again, like check this out. Like for the women, I mean, she did say on her social media, the alternative, fly to Turkey for hair plugs. Not sure if we should say that or not, but our products are vegan, chemical free, all the things. Okay, I think my charge should be good. I shouldn't lose you now. Thank you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, for the rest of the time, we're going to use 40 minutes and we're going to focus in on inviting. I want you to make a list of who you're inviting so that you know, or go through your phone or whatever. If you want to make a list, that means you're being organized. If you're somebody that's on the fly and you're just messaging who comes to your brain, go for it, whatever. I don't know what kind of person you are, but I want you to think about men and women with thinning hair, especially men. Okay, right now I want you to think about the men. Men are going to be embarrassed and they're going to be ashamed to say that they want to try. I've had men like secretly go on my site and order and like not ask, not say anything to me. And then like quietly they're like, hey, by the way, that shampoo and conditioner is like helping my hair. I'm like, they're shamed by it. So we need to make sure that they feel okay when you're telling them about it. Who are the women in menopause? Like we said, the hormones, right? I want you to focus on hairstylists. Okay. I know in our team, we have hairstylists, especially those who are out of their house. So I don't know in the US, but in Canada, a lot of people do business out of their house, like hairstylists, estheticians, they have a shop set up. And a lot of them do Remon because it makes sense. And, the hairstylists that are doing it out of their house are like, they just have our shampoo set up. They've got before and after pictures set up. So think about hairstylists out there when you're sending ones that work out of their house, who has scalp conditions, right? And sometimes you don't know totally who has scalp conditions, but you might think about people with damaged hair, breaking hair. These are going to be people close to you that you know this about them. So at the end of the day, who has hair? Because anybody with hair wants better hair. Trust me. Okay. I feel like I have decent hair, like good hair. Susan, I know you feel probably that you've got good hair, but we all want better hair, right? We want, if we can get it shinier, if we can make it look healthier, if we can get more hair, we're game on. Okay. So I'm not huge on script. I'm not a huge script person, but just to give you some ideas. Okay. I want you to think about what you would just say to somebody. Okay. If you're going to send this message to somebody with thinning hair, men, typically you're going to know them decently well. Right. So here's just a generic one for the fellas, call them fellas. Noticing a little more scalp that you used to. Okay. So this might be a good social media one. Noticing a little more scalp that you used to. Join us for a quick hair care masterclass with our product specialist and learn how to support healthier and fuller hair. It's more generic, okay? This one would be like somebody that maybe hey, Andrew, not sure if you're one of the lucky men out there keeping a full head of hair. And again, if he's not, you're kind of making light of Joe, right? Like that he isn't, but you're saying it. But if you're like 80% of the rest of the men and feel that your hair is thinning, I got something for you. Again, men are going to be, you're going to have to bring it up to them in a lighthearted way because most men are like, they're like overconscious about them losing their hair and going bald. But if this can help them, right? And the before and after pictures is key. So I would send this and I would send a before and after picture of a man with results. Okay. Feel free to screenshot that if you want something to go by. Okay. Our hairstylists. Okay. Here's a generic, calling all hairstylists. We're hosting a quick masterclass with our product specialist, all about scalp health, hair care, healthy looking hair growth. A great place to learn and stay ahead of what people are asking for right now. Okay, again, a generic one. Could be a social media one. Here's a hairstylist. Okay, this is Donna's my hairstylist. Hi, Donna. I thought of you as you're an incredible hairstylist. I wanted to invite you to a masterclass about an innovative hair care line that is bringing so many people results. The line focuses on scalp and hair health, and in return, people are getting incredible results from increased moisture, hydrated scalp, denser hair, more volume, shine, and so much more. I would love your feedback from it. Are you opening to listening in? Okay. Quick screenshot if you want to possibly use something like that. Feel free to use these words, right? Increased moisture. That's legit. Hydrated scalp, right? Like we've gone through clinical trials to show that. General invite for anybody with hair. Again, the general one, maybe social media. If you have hair, this is for you. That you might just put that. If you have hair, this is for you. Done. And then underneath, we're hosting a quick masterclass with our product specialist covering simple hair care tips, scalp health, how to support stronger, healthier looking hair, short, practical, and easy to follow. Message me or drop moisture or drop hair below to join or like however you do it. Okay. Here's a more individual. Hi, Jana. I want to invite you to a masterclass we're having with our product specialist on Thursday. If you're looking for healthier hair, healthier scalp, denser hair, more volume, extra shine, come check it out and see what is different about this line. Simple, no pressure, just education. Would love your feedback. Notice on the individual invites, I'm giving a little bit more, right? Like I'm I'm sharing a little bit more. Everything that I'm reading here, like if I read it, healthier hair, healthier scalp, denser hair, more volume, extra shine. Yeah, please, right? So again, screenshot this. Feel free to use any of them. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 20 minutes and we're gonna get out inviting. I don't care if you're inviting to the men, if your focus is on the men, focuses on hairstylists, if your focus is on just anybody with hair, but we want to get as many invites out. I want you to keep note how many invites you got out in this 15-20 minute segment, okay? All right, I'm going to be quiet now. The general invite, yes, I can do that. 1 sec. There we go. Okay. How's everybody doing? How many invites did you get out? Did you keep track? Hopefully you got a few. I always say Monday mornings are just a reminder to get your brain kick-started into what we're doing, what we're inviting for the week, and all the things. And then throughout the day to continue to go like, oh, wait, I thought about this person. Oh, wait, I thought about this person, right? In the nooks and crannies of your day to continue inviting. So you'll see in the chat, I did drop a flyer. So you now have a flyer without the Zoom and a flyer with the Zoom. Okay. Some people don't like some people want them to respond to get the Zoom link. So I always like to, because then it kind of gives them like some accountability, right? So you've got two of them here, your choice, right? Wants me to remind him. So perfect. Oh, good. Good, good. Good job, Sharon. It's amazing. It's all about inviting. I would say if you don't invite, your business isn't growing. Like you have to invite, whether it's like invite people to take a look at your social media and post by like posting something, right? Inviting them with a private message, inviting them to a pop-up, inviting them to a Zoom, like inviting to something. And I'll tell you, Thursday Zooms for me is the easiest to invite to. It is the softest invite. It's all about product and it doesn't make people feel like they're getting onto, I don't know, a business like hypey. It's not, it's all education. It's all about our products. Okay. So utilize these because they're so good. And we know when people fall in love with our products, they're either going to become a customer for life or they're going to convert to be a planner and business partner with you, right? Okay. You did the messages about the bulk. Okay, about the ordering to the locals. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you did that. Awesome, Jamie. That's very important as well. Okay, so let's just take our last 10 minutes here and not forget, I know some of you have already been doing social media posts, which is great. I'm all about before and after pictures. Like, I know pictures say 1,000 words. Also, I'm going to tell you this. Okay, I'm not like your big social media queen here. But when I get on and I talk with my own voice, not pictures or videos with typing over top, but when I talk with my own voice and I do a live, maybe not live, but like a video sharing a product, I sell that product. And I don't go into length about like ingredients or any of the details. I just share what it's done for me. So, for example, the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I did the cushion. Instantly, like I sold 5 cushions. It's like, why don't we do this more? We do not need to, like, I think we put this pressure, we need to look perfect. Do not. Like, I'm going on with no makeup, hair way up, doing my thing and just sharing what I love about the product. So I'm going to challenge you guys to try that and see what happens, okay? Because I'm going to do one actually with the experience kit. My goal is today if I decide to comb my hair. Remember, it's a holiday in Canada, right? So no pressure on me. And Teddy, my Canadians on here. If you're on here, awesome job because you took your holiday morning to get up to be on here. So just some ideas. These are some things that I posted last night on my social media. I just did a story. So here's one of them. And it was like me in slow motion with my hair. If you've got lots of hair, good hair, like showcase it. Here's one about for the men. And I said, don't be ashamed if you're losing hair, reach out. That might be kind of against compliance-ish, but it's on my story. So I'm like, it'll disappear. So it's fine. I can be a little bit more like easygoing on my stories. When you put it on a reel or a post that's up forever, they might reach out to you. And then here's another one. I'll admit I've struggled with my hair and, just being real and saying like, I've had some like hair issues and this is want to hear what's helped me. Okay. So just a couple of ideas. Again, if you don't have your own pictures or like just you can use somebody's, but I do love the idea of like going on a video and talking yourself when you're providing any sort of education. I found with my cushion, like I gave a tip of like how to turn the cushion over, which I got from Kate Twig. I watched her and I was like, oh, good idea. And I mean, that alone was like, I had messages going from people going like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that, right? So just giving them tips and ideas. So there is some social media, whatever you want to do for social media. I just say, just do something. If you're not posting on social media in this day and age, and you don't have to post all the time, but people that are in your circle and in your life, they don't see you ever post about what you're doing. Um, what did I write something wrong? Where did I say this? Where's the issues? Wait. Oh my gosh, did I make a spelling mistake? See, this is what I do. Like where are you seeing this? It says hairy shoes, not hair issues. Where did I make this mistake? Okay, I'm gonna have to look over it because I need to okay. What social media do you use for the video? I usually record on my I just record on my phone and then I post it like to Instagram and Facebook, if that's what you're asking me. Um, oh, oh, I see. I see. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, back to social media. If you are promoting a line, like your friends should know what you're promoting. Like it should not be a surprise. You shouldn't be sitting at like a neighborhood fire or a family fire and people have no idea that you're not promoting Korean skincare, right? Like people should know. And again, you don't have to be a great big poster, but post something. So here's some ideas. Encourage you. Like I said, you can use the one that I put up before of my daughter. Feel free to use her. She has no issues with that. So that's all good. So we have 5 minutes left. Congratulations. Awesome job. Thanks for showing up today. I want you to make sure that you don't stop here. Okay, this is just the start of your inviting. Who do you have to reach out to? Is it the experience kit promo that you're going to focus on the rest of the day with? Is it going to be the inviting to Thursday? We have today, Tuesday, Wednesday to invite, even Thursday morning to invite to the Thursday masterclass, but let's fill that. It's not often that we get Angie on a specific, sometimes she comes on to the master classes, but this is going to be good. Like I don't feel really well versed in the ingredient and the science behind our hair care. So I'm really excited to learn from her. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. If not, I hope you guys have a great day and we get some people on our master class. Anybody? Anything else? Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Well, have a good rest of your day, guys. If you're in Canada, enjoy your day off and your holiday. Um, I have to catch up on the weekend because Saturday was a whirlwind for me. So I've got lots to do today. I won't be chillaxing. Anyways, okay. Thanks everybody. I see there's no other questions, so I'll let you go. Have a good one.